This is Shelley Kraft coming to you live on SNNLive. We're at the Aegis Capital Healthcare and Technology Conference 2014 here in Las Vegas. I have with me Philip Sassower of Xplore Technology. It's a publicly traded company. Write down the symbol XPLR. Phil, welcome back to SNNLive.
Thank you, Shelley. I appreciate being here.
It's good to have you.
Thank you.
Let's get right into it. Tell us about Xplore, a little overview, and then we'll drill down.
Surely, Shelley. Xplore Technologies makes the most rugged tablet computer in the world. Our ultra-rugged model, the Wildcat C6, is a device that has a very unusual DNA. It's IP67. It can operate underwater. It can take tremendous vibration and shock. It operates extreme thermal range from minus 40 degrees in Arctic conditions to plus 167 degrees in a desert. That's why they are used in extreme conditions. As an example, the drones project that used to unmanned aerial surveillance planes are directed by our device. That market, however, the ultra-rugged market, is a market of about $100 million, of which we are about 30 million. So we're a dominant factor in the ultra-rugged market. I sort of say that makes us the world's tallest midget. However, the tablet market is a market of $200 billion. And why Xplore is exciting at this moment is because we are now making a lighter weight version of our tablet that's IP65 instead of IP67. It's rugged enough for many field service applications, and that market is more than 10 times larger than our historical Corp product, and that's why this is an exciting inflection point for Xplore.
So it's a simple retrofit, correct?
Well, it's not so simple because we have patents and proprietary technology, but it was easier for us to take our ultra-rugged Bentley and figure out how to sell a lot more Chevys and give them a rugged enough solution. And some of the same customers that would buy our ultra-rugged solution for different divisions would find that the lighter weight, less costly, fully rugged, not ultra-rugged device is adequate for their application, and it's a much better value proposition with more productivity and differentiated functionality than would be from a consumer-grade product like the iPad or the Galaxy by Samsung, which are great devices but are really consumer-grade devices.
How big will that market grow? And do you think the iPad is here to stay?
I think the iPad is here to stay, and I think it's a great product. And in fact, let me tell you this, over 50% of the market today in terms of computer devices are tablets. In fact, Steve Jobs and Apple iPad did us a favor because we had been in the tablet business, making ultra-rugged tablets for a long while, had difficulty selling to Fortune 500 companies, even though they knew our product was more powerful and was more durable, but their personnel were not familiar with that interface of the screen. They were used to a keyboard. So the fact that the iPad has become so ubiquitous and people are acclimated to that user interface helped us to be able to sell our tablet to corporate America. Now what we're out there seeing is that people who are bringing this consumer-grade product to business, many times that device doesn't have the power. Doesn't have the power of a full PC. Our tablet does everything that your PC on your desk will do, and on top of that is ultra rugged. So it's a value proposition for those that need that functionality and need that power and want that ultra ruggedness. Our device is guaranteed for 3 years, while, for instance, there's certain telcos who are buying our product who found that the iPad and the Galaxy that they had been using, consumer-grade products, were lasting 6 months to a year. So this device lasts more than 3 times longer. Plus, we have functionality that they couldn't have. We have ports where we have HDMI in and gigabit Ethernet, so when they're installing, they can see that our device, that their cable has been properly installed and it's running. If they have, for instance, FiOS premium internet service, they can see that the device is running correctly. And if you're not getting the service, it's because you got a virus on your computer or your TV is broken. It's not because of the device that they didn't put in the cable right or the internet.
Phil, what about clumsy consumers like me that, I can be working on my iPad and all of a sudden I'm distracted and it falls on the floor and I go, oh no. Do you have something for me?
Shelley, at the present time, our concept is not to address the consumer market. Shoemaker, stick to your last. Our market is the enterprise market where customers, after they evaluate our product, are buying multiple thousands of units. I think that the consumer could benefit by a more durable, rugged product. But to be quite, candid, I don't know it's in the interest of Apple to necessarily make a more rugged solution, because when you break your iPhone or you break your iPad because you have everything on iTunes, you're going to buy another one of those devices. So they're not worried about the longevity of that product. In fact, they try to introduce a new model every 6 months or a year to antiquate their model. Ours is a business environment, and people want their people who are out there in the field. If you've got 4 or 5 installations to do in a day and a device breaks after the first or second visit, your fellow's finished for the day and he goes home, and there's a tremendous loss of productivity. So you have to appreciate there's a different market for that. Perhaps at some point someone will want to do that and put it into a consumer market product, but that's not our business today.
So you're going to allow planned obsolescence to operate without you?
Yes. Well, we're all about durability and longevity, because that's what the folks in the enterprise sector want, and that's our market.
So now, for our audience who wants to know more information, what website would you send them to?
I think it's very desirable for you to go to exploretech.com, XPLORE.com, and you will see many videos of the type of abuse our product can take and keep on going, as well as a number of the Fortune 500 companies that give us accolades and how pleased they are with our solution. And now we are adding, in addition to our reseller program, where we have hundreds of major companies like Hewlett Packard and Dell who are reselling our product, we now have put on a dozen Rainmaker sales people, because based on our existing success and our dramatic ramp up in revenues, we are now out there selling our product ourselves, both in the U.S. and now we're going to Europe and we're going to Asia and the Middle East. It's a product that can be sold globally. So we expect to see dramatic revenue ramp up on a year-over-year basis. Ladies and gentlemen,
Philip Sassower, Xplore Technologies. It's a publicly traded company, and the symbol is XPLR. I'm Shelley Kraft. This is SNNLive. We're at the Aegis Capital Healthcare and Technology Conference 2014 right here in lovely Las Vegas. Phil, thanks for coming on.
Thank you, Shelley, so much.